Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Cheyenne and I'm going to be a first year middle school teacher this fall, and today is day 6 of classroom setup. So today is very exciting because my mom is actually driving down and she's going to help me set up my classroom today and maybe tomorrow. And it is bright and early. It's like 8:45 and we basically have the whole day. I do have work later at 3:30 at the gym as a gymnastics coach. So we do have to be out of here by like 3-ish to be there at a relatively good time. But that means we have like from like 9 to 3 to get a bunch of stuff done. So I'm actually going to take a trip to my car and bring in a bunch of stuff. So let's just get started. So I've brought the stuff in. This is just my final package of the crates for the books and some other maybe supplies if I have extras. This bag is all basically stuff for bulletin boards. I prepped like all my bulletin board letters that I wanted, and there's a few books in here that I got from my wish list and some waters. And then I just have this from Lakeshore, which was just the bulletin board paper, some borders. And then this actually didn't come from Lakeshore. This was from my wish list too, from my best friend from home. So shout out to you, Rachel. Thanks for the scissor holder because that is going to come in handy. So I think what I'm going to do until my mom is here is kind of go through the rest of the books. I also made a few more book bin labels and I'm just going to tape them onto the bins for right now, and also try to organize a few more books if I can. But the rest, I kind of just need her help figuring out which bin they should go in because I'm just like brain dead on books because I've been sorting them for so long. I also need to turn the air on because it is way too hot in here. So I'm not gonna put away the books yet that I brought with me today that I got from my wish list, just because they don't have my "This book belongs to Miss Mills" sticker in it, which my mom is actually bringing because I forgot the sticker labels. But before I do the books, I think I'm gonna spray the matte spray on my affirmation station over there because I want this to be able to kind of dry, and I know it's gonna smell bad, so I'm gonna keep the door open and spray this for a little bit, and then I'll turn the AC on and close the door. So before it gets way too hot in here, let's spray this. So that was kind of stupid that I didn't film a before and after, but I don't know if you can tell. It still has like a little bit of glare if you've seen this on other people's channels, but it definitely like really helped. So I was watching some other people's videos that said it smelled really bad. It doesn't smell super bad. It mainly just kind of smells like nail polish. It doesn't smell like typical spray paint to me. It's just more nail polishy. Okay, so now actually back to labeling the books and trying to put some more in bins. Okay, so my mom actually called while I was doing that and she said she's here. So I'm actually gonna go unlock the gate for her and she's gonna just drive her car up and park next to my class so it's way easier to unload. So now that we have all of the stuff in here, I'm gonna kind of go through it. My mom doesn't wanna be on camera as much as she can, so I'm gonna try to just show what I can without her in it. But I'm gonna try to go through some of the stuff, organize it more, just like put it in its like around general position where it should be. And then we can start to kind of go through and organize. So we have finished with the book organization. Now I'm going to put these file folders. There's the exact number that I need in here for my 6th, 7th, and 8th graders in my little black filing crate right here. It's this one, and then I have to put the student data label on it too, but I need to find the binder rings first. So I will hole punch this, put binder rings on the front of it, and this is where I'm gonna hold all the student data for parent-teacher conferences and things. Oh, those are upside down. So my mom is actually outside spray painting the binder rings, but I'm just putting these binder clips in my toolbox. So now we are going to put up the bulletin board paper on this wall there. It's the wood fadeless paper. I'm gonna use the Better Than bulletin board paper for my actual bulletin boards, this roll, but then the fadeless is what's gonna go on that wall. So the front wall is finished. It looks so good. This little sliver up here is just kind of sitting there, but the rest of it's all stapled in. Now I'm gonna put these borders around my whiteboard. These are actually from Amazon, but they look a lot like the Target ones, but these aren't reversible. So I'm gonna try to tape them, I think, along the edge of here. The border for this whiteboard is done, but we're gonna do the same thing now to the other whiteboard on the other side with the exact same border. The second bulletin board is done, and here's what both of them look like. Now that this wall is done, I am so glad it's done, and I'm so glad my mom was here to help because I would not have been able to do that without her. So I think the goal now is to do all of my bulletin boards, except I left the paper at home where I mapped out what I wanted on each bulletin board, and I know for the majority like what I want, but I literally had it written out like what was going to be on each bulletin board. So I think I'm going to try to start putting up bulletin board paper on the rest of the bulletin boards. So I'm gonna start with these two bulletin boards. You can come in. This one is gonna be whitewood as well, like this one I believe, and then it will be the We Are Family one that I cut out right here. And then the one on the door, I haven't decided. I think it's gonna be wood colored, like actual wood, and it will be Hello 6th grade. Now this bulletin board is done, and we are going to start this one with the Better Than paper. So the bulletin boards are done with paper, and I'm gonna start to put on the letters. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lay them on the floor. I've already measured out how big it is to make sure I don't space them too wide, but I'm going to space them out on the floor, put masking tape on it so all of the letters stay spaced out instead of just trying to staple them onto the board while they're up there, and then I can transfer it to here to staple in. So this is gonna be the Hello 6th grade. So this is 25 inches, so I need to measure this out to make sure I don't go over the 25 inches and then space them how I want. So the Hello 6th grade is done, and I'm actually gonna put like a little tassel banner right here, but I have to restring it onto different yarn first. And I'm gonna wait to put all the bulletin board letters that are right here on this border for right now, because I want to save time and just try to get these bulletin board papers up, because we have to leave in like 45 minutes. So we're just gonna try to get as much done over here as we can. Same thing with those bulletin boards, and those, just try to get paper on them at least. And then tomorrow we will do the letters on it. Now we are going to start on these two bulletin boards, and we're gonna do one of them white wood and then the other one as brown wood. Haven't decided on borders yet, but we need to get these up as fast as we can because we have like 30-ish minutes left here before we have to go. So we're gonna try to do this super quickly. So this bulletin board is going to be the WOW work or student work. I just stapled all of the bulletin board letters to it, so I know that that's what this board is and I don't lose them. We did one of the polka dot borders and then the Target star borders on top of it, and I think it turned out really good. We didn't get a chance to put the borders on this white wall, but I haven't decided what borders yet anyway. That is going to be the goal getters board, so student goals will go there. But we will finish these bulletin boards tomorrow since we have to pack up for the day. So that is going to be all for today. We would have gotten a lot more done if we didn't have to leave so soon, but we will be back in the morning for day 7, I believe, of classroom setup. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you haven't seen any of my other classroom setup videos, all of them will be linked down below, and I will see you all soon. Bye.